snowing. Oh, but it's not cold enough. and he looks up and there's all these flakes coming down.
Yeah.
Just like snow. And the ground got white with it. He'd never seen it before, and I never have.
Not that thick.
And it was, he discovered that it was flakes like crystals.
Off which species of tree?
Off the grey gum.
Grey gum.
Yeah, grey gum down that hardwood ridge over the hill there.
Yeah.
Should be called snow gum then. It might have been a snow gum.
Yeah.
Or a grey gum with dandruff.
But another time, couple I knew, yeah, they're still alive. They got married the same, like a brother and a sister got married the same day in 1941. I think it was early July, late June. And in the morning he had to take the cream up, the same bloke, take the cream up to the depot there at the top. And as he got near the top, there was this white stuff coming down then, and it was snow. Oh. And it was the most, he had to hurry because to get back home and get in somebody's car and go to Warhope to get married. Yeah, Jack and May Flanagan. They're still alive in, that was 1941.
That's a very early Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was June, July, of course, when it does snow a bit. But, he said it was cold. And by the time he got home, he was soaking wet because of a bit of sleet and rain with it. Because it was lower down too, with Malthus coming down.
We're listed as the convict people first, and then Mr. Joe Thompson, who I'm named after, was a free settler. He was separate, blind. If you go into the Kempsey Historical Museum, you'll find this listed.
Really?
Here. Joe Thompson.
What a connection, eh?
And so I think he was the great grandfather. Yeah, free settler, Red Cedar guy.
But great grandfather, you'd think it would be further back because
I think there could be another one. Yeah, one further back.
The released convicts, a lot of them, they, around the 1850s and 60s, they stopped convicts transportation, didn't they? In the 18th Macquarie was ended, the jail there. And what's his name? Major Ennis was a real entrepreneur because of all the free labour he could get with convicts. He had property all around Combourne. They didn't settle Combourne because it was too difficult. They only wanted the open forest country to run their stock and so forth because there was lady grass and a bit of natural native grass. Up here there was nothing except dense rainforest.
Cedar getters.
Yeah, and then about that time they were getting cedar all around Port Macquarie, for the Anglican Church down there, and the other churches, and sending shiploads off to England too. A lot of the ships, a lot of the buildings in England have red cedar in them from over here. But they, as progressively by the time the convict days ended, they had to move back into the mountains searching for it, and they even floated it down the river, the Hastings River. They dragged the logs to the river bank and leave them there till the flood, and try to collect them at Port Macquarie as they flowed past, before they went to sea.
But they didn't get that many.
Wingham was also a place where cedar getters, there's a historical write-up about the cedar getters in Wingham.
In a museum there, is it?
Yeah, you should have a look at that.
I've been researching mainly through Kempsey. And there was this bloke called Fatarini who arrived in 1828 in Sydney, right? Sometimes presumed son of Napoleon, it is conjectured, right? And it's not sure whether he was born in Italy or France, but he was regarded as a total ring-in, but he was trained medical doctor from Scotland, right, as well. He arrived in Sydney, they wouldn't give him a job, right, because he's got a foreign passport, right, they wouldn't give him a job, and they wasn't allowed to have land, so he became a cedar getter by 1835, before you had to sign on officially. He was a cedar getter in Port Macquarie. It's the Lower Macleay, just downstream of Kempsey.
Really?
It's the biggest island in the Macleay.
Oh, I don't remember hearing of it.
It's all in the Macleay Historical Museum at Kempsey. Big files on Fatarini.
Well, I can understand Kempsey promoting the red cedar because of the red cedar king. Hayden, Bill Hayden.
Yeah.
Because he was, that's all he lived for, finding red cedar and cutting it down and milling it.
And then disappearing.
Yeah, and disappearing. but you've seen some researched him a bit, I suppose, where he lowered bulldozers over cliffs to get into remote valleys, up the back of Carraway there and back of Kempsey.
I've seen the book.
And up here was the White Beach King.
Oh yeah.
Old Jeff Sherbert.
Oh, don't know him. No, never heard of him.
Oh really? Well, when Bill Hayden found Beach, he'd let Jeff know.
Oh, okay.
And they'd trade. Right. Jeff would get cedar here and sell it to Bill. So they traded the two timbers between each other.
Yeah.
No, they were of the same era.
Yes.
See, Jeff set his mill up in the 20s, late 20s in town, Lizard Island, as we call it in town, Manfred. That's the remains of Jeff Schubert's old sawmill.
Okay.
And
Murray Schubert's father.
Who?
Murray Schubert.
Murray, yeah, you know Murray.
Ilona. Stan, yeah.
Yeah, Stan Schubert's father, old George. You didn't know George Schubert, I suppose. There was 10 of them, I think. 3 girls and 7 or 8 boys out of them. So there was Reg and there was
White Beach as well?
Yeah, White Beach. And
mainly.
And nearly all that White Beach went to clothes pegs, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, and
such a great tree.
Or beer barrel bungs. Or beer mugs. Wooden mugs.
Right.
They were the best because the timber, once it's dried, stays very inert, you know, it won't crack, it's strong, you can drop a mug and it won't shatter and split. But the bungs, you know, they wouldn't give off a flavour into the beer apparently, and they lasted, out of the weather, beach last probably thousands of years.
And yet you can't find those bungs or those mugs anymore in the op shops or anywhere.
Well, I
bought an ironbark mug the other day. It wasn't one of yours, one of those ones.
Ironbark?
Ironbark, yeah. Unbelievable.
Really?
True story.
Out of an ironbark tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be heavy.
I'll show you one day.
Yeah, look, there'd be no wooden pegs left here, they're all plastic.
Oh, those old wooden pegs, right, they're all gone.
Yeah, well...
These are for...
My crab's doing that. A branch got broken off there.
Right.
Well, it let the sunlight in. It nearly cooked it late last
But
summer.
now it's coming early because it's got extra light.
Probably. Yeah, it's normally out. Normally you only see the September-October one form.
Oh, right.
Which has purple markings in it.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
But
right.
We couldn't identify the perfume. Something like cinnamon.
Oh, yeah.
Quite different anyway
right.
to the vanilla scented earlier falcators. This should have a variety name, but they haven't.
Subspecies.
They haven't done that.
Subspecies.
Yeah, subspecies. Right. If I get tired, it stings, and I got to put drops in it.
Oh yeah.
He said that Billy eye is probably permanently lost to my eye.
Gee.
That it's there to perpetuate the existence of the moisture in the eye. Propagation. Yeah. Right up and carry out. Yeah, the seed, the berries of this, you can't handle them much. Not between your fingers. There's like a cactus prickle comes off.
Oh,
soap seed.
Soapwood or soap bark. Foam bark. Same as that. Prickliness.
Oh yeah.
Worse, is it?
Yeah, Jagera, pseudo rust. We'd be throwing stuff at each other and we'd pick these, stuff their pockets up. Well, I only did it once. Man.
Oh, I've only done it once with Jagera.
If we didn't have a rash down there. Me in the eye, I couldn't even open the other one.
Is the eye still afflicted?
Yeah,
Really?
The optometrist said, yeah, the eyeball of the eye has a villi, sort of a fine hair over it.
Oh yeah.
And he said, I've hardly got any left.
Oh,
and that eye gets, if I get tired, it stings, and I got to put drops in it.
Oh yeah.
He said that villi eye is probably permanently lost to my eye.
Gee.
That it's there to perpetuate the existence of the moisture in your eye. The
citrus stink bug.
Yeah, the citrus stink beetle or bug. Yeah, well, in Australia we call that family are the real bugs. Anything else is an insect, but in America anything that crawls is a bug.
These are big orange bugs that turn black when they're mature, adults.
Yeah.
But then when they're young, they're green, larvae.
Yeah.
And you can squash them as well with your hands and go brown. Mine went brown for a day.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yellow, and if you squash enough, it might go brown. Look like you got smokers stain.
Yeah.
What are they? F.
At the base on the Forbes River.
Yeah, but I mean the Latin name. F or something.
Fetonia.
The rosewood tree there.
Here. And the fruit hanging up here, if you put the camera onto those ones there, you'll get a good shot of them hanging with moisture on the end.
You can see them over here too, yeah, that's where you're aiming, and bunches further up like grapes. Yes, what do you'd call it, coppicing.
Coppicing or suckering.
Yes, suckering off the roots of the rosewood mother tree. And these, on a really large tree, these roots will run on the surface because...
Buttressing.
Yeah, well, originally from the buttress trunk of the tree, but I've seen them out 20-30 metres from the tree.
Right.
And coppicing all the way, and where there'd be trees even this big off the root.
Rosewoods don't always buttress though, do they?
And this is your cubby house?
It was an old cubby house. Yeah, the children's collapsed up there too. Was a platform house.
50 years ago.
Yeah, it went right out along this.
Look at done that.
Look at this tree here. This rosewood tree. It has no real true vertical trunk.
That's what camp laurels do. Same thing, same habit. Look at all the suckers.
Jasmine. This is pink jasmine gone wild.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that before going wild. Gone a bit berserk, hasn't it?
Mm.
Looks like some organisms living with that one.
And this one is rosewood?
Yeah. Where is this tree? Must be inside there, that one.
What, a young one?
There it is. That was the doorpost.
Yeah, for the rock.
In here.
Come on. Playing cubbies.
Kids love this, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's trees here now that I remember they weren't there as even little seedlings.
Yes.
They've grown that big.
So that'd be the same age as the cubby? Yeah? 25, 30?
Oh, it'd be older than
40.
the cubby.
40.
No, I only made this for my kids.
Oh, right.
And the eldest is, what, 36.
Oh, right.
But I had a rock wall there and right along and it's collapsed.
Yes.
It's hit design on.
So how old would that tree be?
Oh, this tree here would be 80 years old. And these would have come up a similar time and grew slower underneath probably. That dominated the area here.
Yes.